Previously on Story Ark. The reason why I'm looking over there is because we know there's an Alpha Rex over there. Well, there's a Rhino Notey over there as well now. And it might be the same one that was in the forest over there. Move very well. Oh shit! My pterodon is dead. Oh shit! Hey, Notretsam here. Please give the video a like and subscribe if you've not already. And if you have subscribed, thank you very much. Hey folks, welcome into another episode of Story Ark here on the island. We're actually going to be doing narration for this full episode, and this parrots are just freaked out and alerted us to this dillo where we're waiting for the ferry to tame up. So we're going to have to deal with this dillo, and we do that efficiently. But later on, as we're waiting, we are actually bored out of mind waiting, but we notice something in the distance. And we're wondering what it is, so we go and see, and it turns out it's our pterodon corpse, Steve, that got killed by the Rhino Notey. So we go across, very happy to find this, because we get the saddle, and as you see, as we come out here, we had 25 seconds before it disappeared. We then go back and wait out our Fernosaur, which finally, after ages and ages and ages, it gets up. So we now have a Fernosaur. We do what anyone does after they tame. They go get a saddle, and we're about to make that saddle right now. Look at that, professionally typing ferry, not even a typo at all. So professional. We get the ferry eventually, saddle here. That's huge, getting that ferry, so it was at level 69 as well. Yeah, I know that there. So we go and put the ferry on the saddle. Yeah, we go and do that. We'll take the Fernosaur out first. We then put the saddle on, then we put some stamina. Is it stamina? No, it's weight actually we went for. Wow, we actually went for weight. Interesting. So we did that. Then we go back out into the outside world. The outside world, out with our base. Where all the trees live. Because you know we've cut all the trees down our base, so we don't have them there. We have to go out into the outside world and slap some trees around and get some wood, and we do that with a Fernosaur, exactly like here. Doesn't take very long to fill us up full, that's the only problem with Fernosaurs. We don't really have a lot of weight, which is a shame. So we're filled up pretty quickly, and we go to head back. Now we go back and we start to look around the base for things to tame, to see if there's anything, and we notice this dire bear out here. But sadly we are not ready to tame this dire bear. We don't have superior kibble, we don't have giant bee honey. It's something as a max level dire bear, I don't really want to waste my time on that, so we end up deciding to go and get an Argentavis instead. And we find this 96 up near the mountains, basically on the island here. So we're thinking about, we're pretty much going to tame this here, so we're moving our trike away. We're getting out, we get a crossbow out, ready to fire it. But we're about to see something. Not just one thing, we see two Rexes. So we're desperately thinking, okay, we're going to have to get this Archie away. The Archie gets stuck in a tree as well, which bloody hell. The Rex head right to it. We finally hit a shot, but the Rex actually comes towards us, thankfully. Not the guy, because apparently I'm a juicier snack than, what you call it, an Archie. So we get that there, we basically beat up this Rex, get that taken care of. Thankfully we don't hit the RG away, but we did hit another tree. This is not a good episode for trees. We killed that one there. The RG is going to come across to it, but we want to try and get some prime meat to tame that RG. But we're only rewarded with 2 prime meat sadly, so that kind of sucked. But we move off. because we do have another Rex in the area, but at this present moment we're not actually sure where it is, but we do see some Troodons are there. And we're going to be running around taming this RJ, so we don't really want name around. So we do that. Basically take care of that. There's a couple of raptor bodies back there as well. I discovered there's another Troodon. We take care of that. And then we take care of another one because, you know, they travel in a pack. Then we find the Rex who's actually fighting with another RJ. Not the one we want for. But we start to take that, but the stupid stone gets in the way. We still managed to hit it coming off the stone there, which was pretty cool. We want to get the oil, but the RJ's like, nope, no oil for you. We're not getting oil from that one. So we decide to go back to taming here, but we decide we're actually going to take both here. We're actually about to start taming. Actually, is that the 96? I don't know if that's the 96 or the 72, I can't remember. That's the 96 or 72 we're taming. But this compy's in the way here. So we decide to kill that. But the problem here is we end up bringing both RGs across. And actually, preferably, we would have preferred to split them. But we've actually brought both of the RGs together, so we have to make a decision between the two of them. Here, so I think it was a 96 we were actually planning to tame it first, but we ended up actually... No, it was a 72. It was down there at first, I can't remember. It was one of the two, we know that much. We have titanium drones around as well too, so we basically smash them up, because you know they're going to come after us as well. We move our trike far away from here, basically, so to see... so it doesn't get in the way basically or aggro onto the RGs once we start shooting them, because we're about to run the RG around here, which is very awkward because we're on a slope here and we've got stones and everything here too, so this is a very awkward thing to do. Sadly it's the 96s came down right now, but the 72 is right in our way, so we're worried that if we shoot one now we're going to aggro the other one. We paused there because we clearly thought that titanium soldier wasn't dead. We want to hit the 96, but the 72 comes down right in front of us. So we're like, okay, I guess I'm taking the 72 now. The 96 comes after us as well, so the thing we were concerned about happens. So there was pretty much no way to avoid that really there, so we thought about running back to our trike, but we actually really want an Argent Davis here, so we just run back around and we decide, you know what, we're going to look both of them here. We're going to try and get both of them here. This is what we've decided to do. The other one's pieced out, which we're very happy about, but the 72 is basically volunteered itself to be our first Argent. So we're running around the hills here again. We've got a Sego there. And then the rain comes on, which is a problem because we're on the side of the mountain. We already had the cold up a second ago. But interestingly enough, the frozen, the flake at the bottom there, the snowflake, is gone after the rain started. It was very weird, quite weird that. But we shoot this around, and obviously we've got the problem of flying away. We take a hit there like a champ, because you know we can tank some hits there. We find that the Dickrus. We look at his level, we're a bit disappointed in that probably being level 8. We go further up the hill here because running down the hill, we're just picking directions and running, to be honest. We thought we could get a shot off there, but we didn't. And then we go around here, take another hit. We decide to take some hits because we know it's about to run off, or fly off in this case. It does. We had a couple of great shots, which was very important, but the stupid stones get in the way. We try and hit a magical shot, we miss because we're not magical, we get hungry as well, because you know, we've been running around with an RG here. We try and make another shot, which there was no chance of us making. So we end up giving up and just running up the hill, which is risky because we don't know what's up here. We haven't been up here yet. We don't really know what's up here. There could be saber-tooths, it could be scorpions, it could be anything here. But we desperately try and make another shot because We got it. We need like one more shot here. Sadly we cannot make these shots and we're a little concerned about what's up here. And then we get an ice cube as well, because you know we're on a mountain. But thankfully we make a shot and we knock it out. Then we run back down the hill because we're quite concerned. And we've actually been quite lucky that nothing was up the top of the hill there, because I guess it could have been saber-tooths up there, and that would have been a problem for sure. It could have been raptors around as well. But we end up getting back on the trike. We get back up there. It takes us a moment to actually find the RJ, but we find that. But we do have this ice cube problem. Little spoiler, we don't die from the cold. Yeah, just a little spoiler, we don't die from the cold. We do actually manage to navigate it. The rain eventually goes off before the RJ tames up. And obviously, because it'll take a moment. We couldn't find RJ so quickly. I had to put that on there. So, yep, we put the meat on here. And that is, we have 7 there. So we do that. And then we feed our belly. And I'm waiting for this to go off. Here we go. So we have the RJ tamed, and we're going off to get the other RJ, the 96 that we wanted, but we discover it fighting a Triceratops. But sadly, it's not the only thing it's fighting. There's something else it's fighting. Yeah, it's fighting an alpha raptor as well, which is unfortunate because we lose that 96, and that was the one that we actually wanted. It was the first one we saw. But we do have a 72, so we decide to try and get involved here. We basically take it away, but I think the Triceratops ends up killing the 96. But we're fighting this alpha raptor, and we've got this here, but we've only got we've just got this RJ, so this is extremely risky, and that Lissosaurus just got brutally murdered. And I did not like the sound of that when I got murdered. I did not like the sound of that at all. But the alpha, the RG's dead. The 96 is not happening. There's now a Didicurus down there too. And we were thinking about taming that Didicurus. Because, you know, we need one because the Tyrannosaur killed the last one. So we do need one. We're a little concerned about hitting the trike as well there. So we're hoping to get this alpha raptor across, because we're kind of mad at it right now. Oh, we froze a little bit there. We fly off. It's pretty much cat and mouse now with the alpha raptor, and we froze again. As you can see, it's actually doing more damage to us. You see, it's actually doing 4 more damage to this, so this is hugely risky for us to do this here. Very risky indeed. We fly around and do quite well there. I'm getting kind of dizzy watching that. Yeah, we do that. And we have to go get stamina, because also we just got this RJ, so we do not have a lot of stamina on the RJ right now. So this is probably not a smart decision, but at the same time, we are going to get a bunch of levels. We land here, get stamina, hope this doesn't get up to us, but it finds a way to get up to us, so we have to fly off. We'll eventually find a place to go. Oh, what are we doing right now? I think we're decided to get involved here because we really wanted to save that ankle as well. But we need stamina. That Ankylosaurus is dead. There's no way we're getting that now. So far this alpha raptor's taken out an RJ we wanted. It's also damaged the Didicurus that's nearby too, we were thinking about taming. And now it's taken out this Ankylosaurus, which is something we need as well, so we are not amused with this alpha raptor at all. We end up back in a cat and mouse chase with this alpha raptor, which is only doing 36 damage to us now, for some reason. But it was doing 57 now, well. running around all over the place. See, there's 57, sometimes there's 56, sometimes there's 57. So we're on, we've got level sitting as well. But we're also a little bit too busy to put that level on right now. Our stamina's about halfway here, we're trying to get more space between here because we've got a lot of rocks around it, because you saw because this is where we tamed that RJ where we're running around the rocks and everything. Now it's fine with the stego. So that gives us a chance to get some stamina. That Didicrus decided to come back across and fight it, but then it saw the stego and the Alpha Raptor fighting, it's like, you know what, the hell with that, I'm out. I don't blame the Didicrus for doing that. I would probably not even bother running across, I would just run away. Because that would be the smart thing to do. And that stego is now dead. This Alpha Raptor is just a menace. We finally put that level on melee damage to try and help. Hopefully we can basically there. We try and sneak up behind that there, but we only can do one. We went from 53 to 54 damage. Now we can actually hit it before it gets in here, but if we can keep it to a distance, we can actually do it without any damage, but it's so fast it's hard to keep it at a distance. Just starting to get blooded out. I was being quiet and just letting the action do the talking from me there, but it's buggered off at the moment after something there. You can see my RG's got a little bit of blood on that. But I'm preserving my stamina and doing a very good run, but yeah, you can start to see me, I'm getting bloody now. But it is getting a bit bloody as well now. You can see the red is coming up on my screen. I'm like half health now. This is what I said, it's really risky doing this. So it was. This is like the only RG I've got, so this would have been a disaster, but at the same time, if I can do this, I can get levels from it. It's a 104 Alpha Raptor. It's quite a high level Alpha Raptor as well we're taking on here. It's definitely not a smart thing to do, but we have to get up high here because this is going to come flying across. We try and get some levels on us because we're actually down to about 750 health there. You can hear it below us, but we're pretty confident it can't get out to us right now. So we basically force feed here, but it found a way out. So we have to bail. Yep, it found a way. Apparently the pathing for Alpha Raptors was pretty good, but now it's a way down the bottom. It's determined to kill this Didicrus and run away. It didn't run away far enough. We're trying to save the Didicrus because we're not against the idea of taming our 56, but we don't want to make that Triceratops mad as well and have to deal with that too. Just determined to kill that Didicrus, so it is. We have it. We're quite bloody as well now, the Alpha Raptor, so that encourages us to keep going here. We decided to try and get up high so it can actually hit us, which would be a good strategy, except it keeps running away. So we kind of have to keep it there, we kind of have to keep go low and actually take the damage here. But sometimes it just nonchalance walks away like I don't even care about you, when it clearly does. See, let's do it again. It just decides, you know what, the hell, yeah, I'm going to find something else to attack. I have it down to about 2k health right now. And some good hits in here. So annoying because it disappears when it comes back. But it's about to get even more annoying soon here. We need to go and get some stamina badly because we have pushed our stamina to the limit there. Because if that stamina runs out, we're dead. We are so dead if it runs out on us and we're not up in a rock like this. Because there is no way we can survive. Because it would just be rapid fire hits from it. And it has too much health. It seems to be running away from us now. And you can see it does, it runs off. And we're very confused by this. But we've got stamina back and it's actually ran off back into the woods here. Which is a problem. Because this woods, the trees are very packed in this woods here. There's not a lot of space to move around in here. So it's very difficult. And we're bloody. We're at like half health here. And we don't even know where it is. And we're going to fly through these basically small gaps in the trees. I'm trying to think of the word condensed area, or condensed, that's the word I'm looking for. Congested? I think congested is the word I'm actually looking for. We fly into a stone, so that's a good start. And then it's actually running away from us. We're actually having to chase it down between the trees. And we can't fly through the gap in that trees as well. So we're trying to get around to it to finish it off. But it's now picking a fight with a turtle where we're going to have to fight with as well. We're killing trees, we're fighting turtles, we're trying to desperately get this alpha raptor killed before we can actually die ourselves, because you can see my health is right at the top right hand corner. We're at half health here. This is trying to kill the turtle. We're in a congested area. I think congested is right. The turtle is dead. We steal the corpse from the turtle, which the alpha raptor is obviously not able to do. There's now another Listosaurus has died. I do not like the sound of the Listosaurus is dying. So we're flying around, it's back to attacking us now. But we've got a little bit of a clearing in here, but it runs away again into an area which is not as clear. It's more... And finally with a hit we do that, and then we have to kill some trees. Because we got stuck in them. And we got the levels up. But we got 22 levels for our troubles here. We're a bit surprised. You can see by this expression on my face there. You can see his health is going up here, so we fire on health and we fire some more on stamina. As well, we actually fire most of that on stamina and put a little bit in melee damage as well to get this up here, because we just got this RJ and it was a 76 as well, remember, as well. So that was a good roll. Now as we're flying across here, actually coming across here on our Triceratops to get this, we noticed something here. And this Icarus. I don't know why it sounds a bit louder here actually, the game audio here. I don't know why it's sounding a bit louder, but it does. But this Icarus is damaged, so we can't actually tame it right now. So we move it over here next to our base and hope it stays in there, and once it heals up we'll tame it. So we just leave that there for the moment. And then after that, we go back over to the mountain. Because we weren't able to find another Argentavis, because we do only have the one RJ. Even though we just got a bunch of levels on it, we would feel a lot more safer to get another RJ, but we couldn't find one. So we found this level 92 Ankylosaurus. We bring that back to our base. Yeah, this would be a good time to, jump to my base where I actually, I left that running a little bit long. This area here, where we are in the mountain, that's actually important. More so the one in front of us that was there. Remember that area for later. Because we come back to an area and we tame this Ankylosaurus basically. We knock this out very easily. I'm just going to let you. I might go quiet sometimes. This is my first time doing this full narration in an episode. So, working out. I don't like that pterodon bit. I managed to miss a shot in the pterodon, but I ended up shooting it anyway. I can't believe I actually missed that shot in the pterodon, but I did. We're bringing it close to our base. Well, we're actually thinking about bringing it into the base. And in a way we actually regret not doing that, but it's actually running away from us now, so we're wouldn't have been able to do that. In hindsight, I probably should do that, as you're going to see. We basically pick up our arrows. Now as we're sitting around, we're not even watching here, and you can see in the distance what's coming. We are actually standing around and we notice it, thankfully. We're not talking about the dodo, we're talking about the dinosaur. So we were hoping going close to it, it would actually lead away, but look at it, it ends up right in my ankylosaurus, because of course it does. Of course it does. I swear the fin on our wrist has a magnet for the dinosaurs and creatures, but just draw them all towards you. We end up attacking it and bringing it out here, and we actually decide to take it on. Which is... So you see, I was doing one more damage to it, but sometimes it was actually doing a bit more damage to me. And the dote side. Now we see this drop, and we like the ghillie mask, but we're about to see something else we don't like. You remember earlier in the season? Yep, that Alpha Rex is back. I don't know if it's the same one or not, but we do have an Alpha Rex. But we go down and grab this ghillie mask, and we're not entirely happy with this Alpha Rex around here, because that can move around fast, and it's about to attack these bronzers down here, and be able to knocked out ankylosaurus. I do love Josh Kibble standing at the side there, the mountain. I do love that. Our Didicus is still there as well. You see him moving around there. We see this deer morphin, and we decide to take it. It took ages to actually bow this, by the way, because it would not come down for ages. I wish there's like about 4 bows on this, 3 bows before I finally got it with the 4th one. We knock it out easy because it's easy, so we have Lisa on our shoulder now. But we end up taking this Alpha Rex on because we just got to clear it out. Plus we won the levels as well. So while it's actually trying to clear a corpse, we do this on his back, which is pretty much our strategy. Even when the corpse disappears, because this took about over half an hour, it was like about 40 minutes or so for me to do this. So we do this, but at times we'll bring our dinosaurs across there, like parasaurs or something like that. And we just kept doing this. It took ages to do this. So the handy thing with alphas is they can't clear the corpses for some reason. It's probably just as well they can actually. I just saw a capra come up on my screen there. I don't think I noticed that in the game there. I noticed the capra coming on my screen, I didn't see it in the gameplay, I don't think. There's a cardinal over there you can see as well. That cardinal actually comes into play. See, he's got like 45.5 health. As you can see, we are going to be here and we're doing 60 damage at a time. So we end up flying away here and doing what I'm saying, because that corpse down there is probably going to go. So we grab this parasaur and take it down to feed it to the Rex. Drop it right in front of you. So it basically kills the parasaur, and then it just stays in the one place, and that's what our plan is, to basically keep dropping dinos in front of you and just keep doing that over and over again so we can get the levels with the RJ. So it's not a very high level RJ at all. I think it was actually a 72 and not a 76 like I said earlier. But you can see it's just going to take forever to do this. So laser, we took a hit there, so we get a bit scared off here. Maybe for a stamina here. And the Dickers is still wandering around. Gee, it's weird how it can't clear the corpses, I don't understand that. useful, so I'm not going to complain about it for. 127 damage. Yep. Stay away from the front end. So we try and get to the back, but it's difficult to stay in the same place. Our Arksurvivalevolved is 60% tamed. We actually have an Alpha Rex we're fighting near a tame, but it's knocked out. It's not exactly what you want to be doing, but this is what this area is like. That's why we will be here, because we knew it would be entertaining. And it's not disappointed us so far. Although it was very easy to get to the spot, mind you. I don't know how much more we're actually showing you of this. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for something here. I see it runs away because the corpse disappeared. It's now back to another corpse, I think the original corpse. Occasionally it'll move around for some reason. Like all of a sudden it'll stop. Now we go and get something else. We actually... For some reason we went to our base here, I don't know. Clearly we had another spot there. We've got another parasaur to sacrifice. So we grab that parasaur. Run that down towards the Alpha Rex as well. Now you can see the Carno on the right heading towards us there. We see it as well. And we should have dropped that parasaur right away when we went and dealt with that Carno. But we don't. And you can take a guess what's going to happen. I'm sure you can all take a guess. See, there it is right there. That is the moment we should have known. We should have done it. But we're so zoned in this Alpha Rex. But we completely forgot about our Arksurvivalevolved. So we end up damaging it here. But we managed to get his attention and get it away. But we lost some levels on it. We had plenty of opportunities. We had 2 opportunities to take it out. And we just didn't. We have a parasaur just randomly walking across. The parasaur would be, I think we dropped next to it. I don't know if the fin froze or I froze there because Fin just automatically saved his cache. I need to take that off where it automatically saves the cache. Header. See, we've done so much already, it's taken so long already, and we're not even taking 10k health off. We're so frustrated and mad at ourselves. We're actually talking on the screen. I'm actually wondering with the donation fin if I should actually have my cam up, basically. Yeah, I probably should take the cam off for freezing narrations. Now we have to get out of there. It's definitely showing interest in us now. So we have to move off here, but it's about to go and tag these runners because we led it across that way, which means we can get away and get some stamina. So we go back and forth with this so much more, but we eventually do get its levels down. But once we get it down to low health, we go and get an explorer knot from that mountain that we talked about earlier. There you can see his bloody as heck, but sadly when we got back, his level 4 Rex was there. That's a problem because his alpha boosted it, even if it's level 4, it's an alpha boosted Rex. So it can do more damage to us than we can do to it. And our damage to it gets reduced as well. So this turned out to be a problem because we still have the Alpha Rex around as well. So this is kind of a squeaky end here, but I'm just going to stay quiet and let you watch it. Fabs are coming 4 damage. RJ's bloody again. I thought that Rex was going to get up there. That's why I'm backing up here. Finally that Alpha gets away here, so we have an opportunity to actually go and do more damage and get rid of that Rex finally. It's actually interested in something over there. I think it was a deer morphin that killed over there. We put the damage on there because we want to do it here, and then we finally come in. Good bloody it is already, but it's still at 2k health. One dead Alpha Rex. The slow way. The slow way for sure. This took like 40 odd minutes or something like that. I think it was like 42 minutes. Now we come back and kill this, because this bloody thing is clearing corpses. Earlier I was running across it. So we decided to go back for revenge and kill that damn thing. That's why we kill this. Hopefully we can't get turned around in time to actually hit it here. That's looping us a little bit there. But we finally kill that and show it is boss. I love Jaws Kibble on the side there. It's so cool, it just looks so ominous. We go down here, but we are actually getting you can see we've got 20 levels on it here. We actually grab all that meat because we really want to get that into the what's it called, preserving bin. We need to keep that, but we got like 20 levels on that there, which is absolutely awesome. And we got a bunch of prime meat in our, we get rid of the masks. We were going to get rid of that, but we realised we don't want it. We've got a bunch more prime meat as well. Put that away in the preserving bin, so we've got plenty of that sitting there now. We've actually got too much, we didn't have enough to, space in there to do it. But we go flying away, but then the RG still in follow, so. And then finally we actually put the levels on. And we basically go off stamina. We get this all the way up to 3k. About 279. After that, we finally go and tame this Ridiculous, because it's been sitting here, well behaved, not causing any trouble, didn't run off the edge or anything. Here, absolutely easy tame, just took a bit of a time, and it's a 108 one too. Well, 20 points on anything. Oh, I haven't seen here. That is going to be a new Barney for us. I still can't believe that finisher killed my dodo. I usually never ever get dodos killed. Animals or dinos usually never get killed. But this one here, I lost a dodo. It was more than fault for not paying attention when I was going past going out there, the blind spot basically the dinosaur was in. We loop this around like a professional. We're feeling pretty good about ourselves right now after this episode right here. So we've killed the Alpha Rex, we killed the Alpha Raptor, we've got an Argentavis, we're feeling really good about ourselves here. And now we're replacing our Didicurus as well. We did get the Ankylosaurus, but sadly we lost some levels on that. Can't remember how many levels it was on. But any lossy levels on a low level dino is any dino is basically for me, but it's not a high level dino, so we're not too worried about what levels we lose on that. Because it is a low level Ankylosaurus, we'll probably get one on our time. Getting close to knocking us out. It's so weird, it's like a porker down now with the arrow sticking out his face. This narration's not went too bad actually. You can let me know in the comments what you think of it. I would appreciate any feedback on this. It's something new I'm doing this season. We're very, very close to knocking it out. We're about done, and there we go. If you'd like to see feature content like this, then please subscribe for feature content. And until next time, y'all take care.